Good evening and a very warm welcome to the Grassroots Weekender Show. Hope everyone's keeping fine out there, and I hope that you're not too bad regarding this weather. I have, obviously you saw last night's show. It was great to welcome back the young commentators. Absolutely brilliant to see them, and I could sit back and let them do their little show. It's been a good while, and we were talking about that last night, and they were a little bit rusty, to say the least, and they know it. And obviously, yeah, it was just great to have them back in the studio. And we'd all been talking and swapping stories about broken thumbs, illness, sickness, that we're all still holding on to. All of us, whooping cough was Jaden, bad chest was Oliver, and broken thumb, and also Dan, myself. We all got off with it. It was just, oh dear me, we'd had it separate occasions. It wasn't caught in here. It was over the Christmas period that it's flying around everywhere, and I'm still talking to people now who are suffering with it at the moment. So yeah, it's one of those things, we just have to put up with it. I still have it now, and I was out and about today at the North Liverpool JFL, trying to keep out the way of people, trying to keep in the fresh air away from people as well, so I didn't want them breathing it in. But I had to get some fresh air myself, and I couldn't let the kids down once again for their game. It's so easily to do. I did let them down the other night on training, but I was really not in any fit state to do that. You can't do it. You need motivation to get the team going, and one or two of them, even Cody today, he was in goal, he was suffering with a bad chest but wouldn't come off, wanted to stay and help the team, and what a performance today this was. 3-1 down, and the lads ended up, and I don't normally give the scores out, but I don't even think Exactly Rangers will mind this, because it could have gone either way. It was just unbelievable to see what was happening, and to see Exactly Rangers give so many penalties away in the last 5 minutes. We didn't score them all, we scored the one out of the three, but what a game, 5-3, and it was a real battle this time. I must admit, a really good battle, to see the kids at under sevens to work as a team, to start responding. It was really good, I must admit. Honestly, it was enjoyable to watch, so well done once again to Exactly Rangers, all the kids there, and Alex, the manager. Great performance from all around from the kids, and it was one of those games where you wanted it to end, but you didn't want it to end, if you know what I mean. It was great end-to-end stuff, and as I say, each team, every time they broke, they looked like scoring. So hats off to all the players indeed, who really, true grit to the lads from Club DXTL. I must admit, they battled and battled and battled, and eventually clawed it all back and went ahead. It was great to see, I must admit. Anyway, so yeah, they're in the playoffs now for the Europa Conference League. So what a game that'll be against St George's. Yeah, we've won one apiece throughout the season, and we just need to fight back and give them a game. If our lads can turn up and play like they did today against them, then it's going to be a real close game, I assure you. Anyway, looking forward to a playoff that's coming in the next couple of weeks, no doubt. We'll leave that to North Liverpool JFL to sort out. So well done to find out the levels, you know, from teams. That's a difference. So well done to the leagues there to put them in the normal level, because obviously there's better teams who've been around and they've performed and played games and played longer than our lads, you know, one season together, and you know, we're fighting for something at the end of the season, and that to me can only be, well, music to my ears, to know that the kids are starting to perform and play the game. Anyway, well done to all the teams as well there today. It was coldish today. A little bit of rain, not too much rain, and some great games, I must admit. And as I say, some fantastic officiating from our referees as well, from the young kids who got on with the game and did rather well, I must admit. And it was a great game all round and we all enjoyed it. So well done to every team that turned up and played their games today. Absolutely fantastic and outstanding. Okay, well done to the leagues, as I say, for braving the cold weather, and obviously after the game I wanted to get away and come and relax, do my show, and then watch some Premier League football as well, especially the Everton and Tottenham game. And as I said last night on the forecast to the youngsters, I was thinking of Liverpool as a 1-1 tomorrow. Arsenal had the real beating of us in the FA Cup, and you know, we did go away and beat them, but the sign of champions that, to be honest, we need a real performance, and no, Arsenal will be going for it. Will he have as many chances against us as they did in the FA Cup? I don't think so. I think we'll be more solid. Hopefully Nunes will play. Okay, you can say, oh, what do you want him for? He lit the post, and that doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You know, we can hit posts like our kids, the posts left, right and centre, and it was great to see. It really was really great to see, and I must admit, I'm starting to see great stuff in our little ones, and hopefully we're going to see great stuff in the professional side of things in Liverpool when they go to Arsenal. What a game it's going to be, because Man City are just fighting, they're relentless, they're not going to stop. They just seem to win game after game after game, no matter what. And Liverpool have been a thorn in their side, to say the least, and let's just hope with the leaving and the announcement of Jurgen Klopp at the end of the season, it remains to be seen. I couldn't even tell you what sort of manager I wanted. Alonso, Gerrard, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm just going to leave that to the people who know. I have an opinion, no opinion on, you know, what team manager we're going to have. The players, it makes you wonder, will they want to stay if Jurgen leaves? Will they want to be part of it? I'm not too sure. That's when you look at it, because they all have a break themselves. They all go on a summer break and look forward to their holidays and their decisions when they come back. You know, we win the quadruple. Who want to stay with us? You know, I'd have Virgil van Dijk as our manager if that was the case for next year. That's me, and I'm sure he would be really up for taking the likes of Liverpool on. Yeah, I think he'll be a cracking manager in the near future. He's got it all, knows the score, situation, knows the game inside out, can read the game, and probably knows about the attacking side of things as well. Anyway, let's just see what we have coming towards the end of the season. Okay, we need to enjoy our football, and especially if you're out and about at grassroots football. Don't forget our REFspect Awareness Weekend, 6th of April 2024. I've got to concentrate on that. Hopefully I'll be able to do a little bit more now, get rid of this chesty cough that I've had going into 3 weeks. It's not good for anyone, it's not good for yourselves, and I know it's been rife all round. Everyone is suffering with it, and where we've got it from, I really don't know. But it's been a real awkward situation for me, and we just need to concentrate and get back to my working level side of things and do what I'm best at, and that's making sure that everyone in grassroots football are enjoying themselves. Our referees are looked after. Don't forget, they're all minors. If they're under 18, they're wearing the yellow armband as well. We have to respect them. No shouting towards the referees, encourage them to play the game, and just see how things go. Motivation is the be all and end all, and they're enjoying themselves. There's a lot of referees out there, young referees as well. You don't know whether they just want to earn a couple of bob week in, week out, and they don't want to go any further on their levels, and they're just happy with the five-a-sides, the youngsters, and earn a bob or two as well. But it's what it's all about, and good luck to them all, whatever they want to do. It's their money, and they can enjoy it. But as I say, another apology once again for last week's show. We did miss, I think it was Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Oliver was telling me I didn't do the show. I just was not in the mood for the show. So YouTube, DXTL TV from the touchlines, apologies. We're back on track. It's just one of those things where, you know, the motivation's gone from you, your body's lifeless. You just didn't want to make a move and go out and do it, and it's nice to be back into the studio and catch up and do, well, another show. We're out and about, as I say. We were out there watching lots of football, and the weather went pretty weird there today. It seemed to go rather misty on the games, so there you go, rather misty as they say, and the weather just changed for the worse, but hopefully it'll stay mild. And it was nice to see the grass pitches on for the change, and I think one or two may be enough. I'm not too sure what will happen tomorrow with the grass. Let's just see how that goes. Let's see if the grass will be on, because if this rain comes heavy again, then unfortunately it'll wipe it out yet again. So you've got to feel sorry for many of the teams who have just not had any games on the Sunday on the grass pitches. But it's one of those things, I suppose. You have to get on with it. It's winter. It's a winter sport, and we've always had that. And many years ago, honestly, there was no cancellations on grass pitches. You got on with it, whether it was 4 inches thick mud, you played. Whether the ball stuck in the pitch on the grass pitch. How many times did we all do that, where you're running with the ball and then the mud would grip it and you go past it and the ball was just stuck dead, and no matter what, you couldn't get it far. You really couldn't. You were covered, you just kicked the ball and you were caked in mud from head to toe. And it was just one of those things. But you're always saying health and safety now, and if you have a fall, it's a soft landing. It really is. Like a jockey, they prefer to go a soft landing in the mud, don't they, rather than have a good to firm, you know, do your shoulders in, break your shoulders, your arms, your legs, on the good to firm grass on with the horse racing. And it'd be exactly the same in on the grass pitches if it's good to firm on the pitches themselves. We've seen the summer leagues where they're rock hard, the pitches, where you have the grass pitches going, and you know, you see a lot more injuries, don't you, because of the pitch being so hard, and you can hear the thud of the boots, whereas you can't hear them on the muddy side of things. So yeah, it's one of those things, and unfortunately it's the way it is. So hopefully the games will be on, and if the games are on, as we just mentioned, loads of REFspect on and off the field of play, please. Look after your referee. It is nice to see when you're looking on social media. I don't think there's been as many cases for verbal abuse and aggressive behaviour as we've normally seen. And it used to be week in, week out, day in, day out, where you were reading stories about referees blowing a whistle, walking away from the game and not too happy. But now it seems to be mellowing out a little bit. Am I right? How's your league been? mal@don'ttexttheline.com. Add me as a friend on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, all the social network sites, and let us know your thoughts, what you thought about your league today, how the games went, how the referee was adhered to with his instructions or her instructions as well. Were they supported by the sidelines? Did we have sidelines referees on and off the field of play? We always do get that, don't we? But you just get on with things and you just hope for the better and make sure that the referees are looked after and no one is walking away from the game upset. But it was nice to see plenty of the young referees there today. They were having a good old ding dong and enjoying their football as well. But hey ho, that's grassroots football, and it'll be the same again tomorrow. So whenever you're out and about at grassroots football, please remember it's about the kids playing football. It's about the kids enjoying themselves. It's about the referees adhering to or portraying the laws of the game while they're on that pitch, and so the kids can understand the laws of the game as well. Because without the referee there is no game. We always say that, don't we? I always look now, and I don't class grassroots football as the football family. I really don't anymore, because there's too many individuals. People are doing their own thing when it comes to grassroots football. It's not a family, it's not about being together. Everyone's playing the game separately, everyone is treating the game separately, and you've got to understand that I look at the kids just enjoying the game of football on both sides, and as I did today with the kids watching the two teams, great performance of two teams. Obviously naturally you want your own team to do better than the opposition, but whichever way the score goes, it's meant to be, and that's the way you've just got to get on with things and enjoy the game, like we do. The kids need to enjoy the game today, and I need to put my photograph on into the group. It's great to see the kids enjoying themselves. What a performance. They all belong to grassroots football, and the kids are smiling today. It was a good little win, as I say, and it's nice to see the kids happy, and it's nice to see the teams happy when we go out and about and we watch games as well, on and off the field of play. It really is. I must admit, kids are enjoying themselves as teams together. And obviously, how is the academy affecting your team? How many players have you lost who were playing on the Saturday for the Evertons, your Liverpools, your Manchester United, your Wigans? Plenty of teams are all there playing the game now. And have the teams become weaker, do you think, because they're all now playing in academy games? Well, it remains to be seen, doesn't it, you know. And I know you see the academies now, they're struggling for referees, aren't they? Well, is this because they've now decided to play academy games, taking all the kids out of the leagues now and mastering their teams within the academy side of things? I just like to see grassroots kids together, mates together, growing up together, and if they're going to make it in the future like that, or academy kids there for the professional side of things, I must admit, I'm happy to see a lot of academy kids coming through in the Premier League themselves. You know, as they say, they're one of our own. It really is good. And we were talking on last night's show, weren't we, about academy kids and our youngsters, our friends, who are all getting a chance now to play in the Premier League. Imagine if it went back to your Manchester United, your Manchester teams, who born and bred in Manchester, same as Liverpool, Everton, born and bred in Merseyside, playing for their respected team. Liverpool, Everton, local teams becoming the name, you know. So you say Liverpool, you've got an English manager, you've got an English team. Wow. You know, this is, when you work it out, this is the names of our teams: Liverpool, Everton, Manchester United, Manchester City, Tranmere Rovers, all local. Wouldn't it be great if we could just have our cities versus our cities, and that's the way football to begin again, because we've got enough good players out there, and I see them day in, day out, week in, week out, looking at them. You know, the kids, they are progressing, the coaching is getting better, the kids are becoming better, stronger, better players. Well, do we need all these foreign imported players coming into our leagues now? And you know, just no disrespect to them all, but football begins at home, and home is where the heart is, and that's it. Okay, we've come to the end of our show. Thank you once again for tuning in. Hopefully I'm becoming a little bit better, and we'll start catching up on our REFspect Awareness Weekend, and we'll give you more details about that on tomorrow. So in the meantime, if you're out and about tomorrow at grassroots football, please, loads of REFspect on and off the field of play. respect your referee, respect each other, enjoy the game, loads of encouragement on and off the field of play, and then we can all go home happy. We'll see you tomorrow around about 7 p.m. For myself and Ali and all the team here, the Grassroots Show, Don't Cross the Line, REFspect programme, No Ref, No Game, Don't Cross the Line, and our Heart of Gold initiatives. We'll be back tomorrow around about 7. Good night, God bless.